boys and girls, I'm back. Time for our science lesson. I hope that you had fun writing in your journal and maybe you went outside and got a little bit of playtime in. I went out for a walk. I really liked that. So right now it's our science time and I'm going to teach you today about insects. What is an insect? I told you earlier that insects are bugs, but not all bugs are insects. So when we see little things crawling around outside, we call them bugs. But they could be all kinds of things. They could be worms, they could be snails, they could be spiders, they could be bees. But which of those animals are insects? And we're going to find that out today. I have a book that I'm going to talk to you about. It's called What is an Insect? And there's a special page in the book that says an insect has 3 body parts: a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. So that's true about insects. If you are looking at bugs and you see that they have 3 body parts, you're going to know that they're an insect. They're going to have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. 3 body parts. Another thing that insects have, an insect has 6 legs. An insect has 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I did the 6 on 2 hands so that you could see 3 on one side, 3 on the other. So if the bug that you see has 6 legs, it's probably an insect. If it has 3 body parts and 6 legs, it's definitely an insect. Some insects have wings. Some insects have antennas. And right now I drew some pictures of some insects. I'm going to show them to you. Okay, so first of all, right up here, I drew an ant. He kind of looks like, he looks a little bit like an ant. So, an ant has a head, a thorax, an abdomen, and 6 legs. Let's count them. The legs: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you were out on your bug hunt, how many of you found ants? I have ants all over my house, inside my house, outside my house. I hope you didn't find any ants, but they're very common. So some insects have wings too. So right here is another kind of insect. We read the story earlier about the 10 little ladybugs. Ladybugs are insects. When I look at the ladybug up here though, I'm thinking, I don't see 3 body parts. I see 1, 2 body parts. That's tricking me. But I do see that a ladybug has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, a ladybug has wings, and these are the wings of a ladybug right here. And those wings cover the ladybug's body. Look down here. Here's another drawing of a ladybug flying. When their wings go out, you can see the 3 body parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Sometimes you need to look under the wings to see if the flying bug that you see is really an insect. An ant is an insect. A ladybug is an insect. They have heads, thoraxes, abdomens, and 6 legs. An ant doesn't have wings. Some ants do have wings, but not typically. Ladybugs all have wings. Okay, so I am going to turn the page to this other bug that I drew. Okay, this bug is a spider. I tried to draw a spider in a scientific way. First of all, we're going to figure out if a spider is an insect. Look at it. Is a spider an insect? Does the spider have 3 body parts? I'm going to count 1, 2. It has 2 body parts. So right there I'm thinking that's not an insect. What about legs? An insect has 6 legs. Let's count the legs on a spider. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A spider has 8 legs. It has 2 body parts and 8 legs. Is it an insect? No, it's not an insect. Spiders are actually something called arachnids. That's from arach is a Greek word for the number 8. So sometimes people think spiders are insects, but they're not. So right now I'm going to read you this story. What is an insect? And we're going to guess what's an insect and what's not an insect. What is an insect? This is an insect. That's a fly. This is not. That's a frog. This is an insect. That's a honeybee. This is not. It's a worm. Okay. This is an insect. Did you know that butterflies were insects? They're beautiful insects, but they are insects. Uh-oh, look at this guy. This is not. What is that? You see him at the beach. That's a crab. This is an insect. That's a beetle. This is not. Okay, things are getting tricky there. That looks like that's some kind of a bug, isn't it? I think it's a centipede. And it's not an insect because it has lots of parts to his body and way more than 6 legs. An insect has 3 body parts. An insect has 6 legs. Look at this. Is it an insect? When you go out and look at bugs, I want you to think about, are they insects or are they not insects? I hope that this made sense to you. It's kind of tricky. Boys and girls, it's time for me to say goodbye to you, but Miss Elena sent me a video today of an activity that she did at home that maybe your parents will do with you. It's making some dough, Play-Doh, and turning it into snails. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm glad that she thinks about us when she's all the way in Spain. In the meanwhile, enjoy doing your science lesson today. Take out your cards and sort insect, not an insect. Until later, bye-bye. Miss Wall loves you.